Breakfast is complete. The sun is starting to rise. My tent, surprisingly, is dry. I just gotta pack my stuff up and get ready for the day. But happy Thursday, August 18, 2022. Colorado Trail day number 27. Looking forward to it. Camped here solo. Skunk Pockets and Strawberry are behind me. So I'm gonna get going here and start my day.
This was my white noise machine last night. Pretty incredible waterfalls. That's the bridge from yesterday up there. My campsite is just a little ways in the woods off that way. It looks like it's going to be a nice day, at least for now. It's about 7:30. I checked my thermometer. It's like 45 degrees. So I got the trail name Prototype last year because I was testing out gear for Hyperlight. And on this Thru-Hike, I'm also testing out gear for Hyperlight, a new tent, a DCF tent, single wall tent. And everyone always comments how single wall tents just get a lot of condensation because they don't let water in, so they can't let water out. And what I found is, like, regardless if I leave my tent with the doors open or with the doors closed, it's basically dependent on the humidity in the air and the dew point. Because there'll be nights like last night where I was camped next to a rushing waterfall. I'm in this low canyon, and I woke up this morning and I had only the minute amount of moisture on my tent, on the inside of the tent. Where there's been other nights where it was a completely dry sky, woke up and the tent is completely soaking wet. So it's just something I've learned now being out here for a while, that, you know, if you wake up and your tent is soaking wet, you're not breathing out that much water. There's water in the air, and the surface of the tent is a place for it to collect, onto. So knowing that, I still am of the mindset that single wall DCF tents are worth their money for the lack of weight, for the ease of setup, and for the complete waterproofness of you having water not get in. Figuring out how to manage the condensation, that's a whole nother issue, because that's weather and that's climate control, and that's why in people's houses you have air conditioning machines that run on electricity. But out here in the woods, you're just a product of the environment. So if it's really moist out, your tent's probably going to be moist. Just the way it goes. Don't want to jinx it, but putting on my meteorological cap, and with the experience out here, if it's looking like this right now, it's probably going to be a pretty decent day. Yesterday started cloudy and just turned drizzly. Today's pretty blue skies and just the faintest wispies off that way. And it was dry last night, so fingers crossed, ladies and gents, people and humans. It's gonna be a good day. Look how steep that is. Stuff's like 45 degrees. Got some more living science right here. Do you notice the white color of the stream? It's based on calcium carbonate, and I'm pretty sure that those stones are limestone. It just gives this
river like a gray-white color. Pretty unique. Walking through the fake cornfields. If you look over to the left, you can see some of that red rock shining through the grass. And then this line, just a flat layer of rock that's been lifted up maybe at 15-20 degrees. Beautiful day. Whoa! Almost just slipped. Well, as we say goodbye to this side, we come over this crest and we say hello to this side. Look at that mountain range. Ooh, more over here. Like a nice grassy field walk for a bit. We'll take that. Hope y'all are enjoying this. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for following along. I appreciate the company, even though right now I am just talking to myself. But it's nice knowing that there's others out there that want to experience these things that I've been experiencing, and I'm happy to do all the legwork, pun intended, to bring this experience to you. Thanks for watching. Well, my feet almost were dry from yesterday, but I just slipped and fell into some mud, and now they're wet again. Great. I'm assuming this used to be a road. It's all this stuff that's been chopped up by a backhoe. And like they've dumped stumps in here, so I'm guessing to prevent people or make it a little more difficult so that cars or ATVs don't come through here. Because I'm looking, I'm like, what the hell is all this? And it made sense. Shit. I hate mud. I hate it. Down at Celebration Lake, you might be able to see this thing swimming. I think it's a salamander. Oop, just got something to eat. And there's a couple more over here. Water looks pretty gross. Glad I grabbed it before. Here's some science. See this line of mushrooms that curves off? It's about 6 inches wide and follows one path. I would have to assume there's a particular type of tree under there that's rotting. So don't worry about a thing, 'cause every living thing is gonna be alright. Saying don't worry. Oh, slipping in mud again. Heck is that? Mystery bird. Well, I just had the most enjoyable lunch. Down by that lake, I had passed a couple,
and we started chatting, and we continued to chat once we got up to the top there. That beautiful view I just showed you. Souvenir and Dusty Butt, some locals here to Colorado, and I don't know, just had an extremely enjoyable conversation with those folks. Very like-minded, very well informed, very intelligent people, and very genuine conversation that we shared. So it was nice. I sat up there for about an hour and a half, ate my lunch, and we talked world politics, history, just COVID and the effects it's had on people and the world, and just the positivity of life and the joy of experiencing this trail and the outdoors. So if they ever see this, or if you know Dusty Butt and Souvenir, there's some great people. And they're writing a guide. I'll try to remember the name of it. They're writing a guidebook though. Get your mind out of the weeds. Or fake corn. I don't know what it is. It just makes me want to play in cornfields and go apple picking and make a jack-o'-lantern. So looking forward to fall. Switchback 2352. This is gorgeous up here today. Zoom in there and there's a very odd mountain peak. Souvenir and Dusty Butt told me the name, I don't remember. Probably pop it in here. But it's just a column. All these other peaks are very angular at the top. But that's just like a tapered rectangle. Standing up at the pass, just look at the amount of color on this mountain. Beautiful green grass, the red and white rock, the blue sky. This is a heck of a sight. It's got its cousin over there, it looks like. Amazing views today. But I'm sticking to schedule, and there's 2 hiking days left. So I've just been soaking it in because this has been unreal so far. Well, those clouds don't look happy. Souvenir and Dusty Butt did say that tomorrow is supposed to be a lot wetter than today. And me and my group are at different mileage intervals. I'm 7 miles ahead of them for the day. So if I do 20 That's 27 for them. I kind of want to get as much done not in the rain as I can. Just following the thin brown line. But we've dropped down in elevation, so now there's more wildflowers and such, dotting the trail with some color. "5:30, you gotta love late day climbs, but get a nice rewarding view. Bunch of flowers on this hillside. Shh. Don't make any sudden movements. I'm surrounded by wild flowers. They're all looking at me. I don't know what to do. It's just too pretty. Lovely. All set up, waiting for dinner to hydrate, and watching the storm blow through. Made a little bit of tea, some sleepy time tea, so hope that kicks in. It's a little after 7 right now. Sun will be setting in about an hour. Cheers, y'all.